So we've got blue skies today, beautiful weather, and there's a bike show happening. So let's go take out the Z for a cruise, have some fun, and see what else is out there. Let's go. Well, yes, I do have to drive through my front yard to get a bike out of the garage. The garage is big enough, but I wish I had a bigger garage, but most importantly, I wish I had a bigger driveway. Wish it were wider like that one. That would be great. That way I could park on either side and be able to fit bikes through the middle between the cars. But we aren't so lucky. So today should be a really fun day. I'm looking forward to this. It's like 97 degrees out, so it's still a bit warm here in Texas, even though it is technically the beginning of fall in the next couple days. But I need to go out and ride. I need to have some fun. And there's a car and bike show happening at the food truck spot, which I usually do bike nights at every Wednesday. So I'm gonna go check that out. A buddy of mine texted me. He's like, hey, I entered into the bike show. You should enter too. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm a bit shy when it comes to that kind of thing, which is ironic because I show off all my bikes on YouTube, but I don't know, I feel like I'm just going to go be a spectator today. We'll see what happens. But after the bike show, we're going to head up to Three Palms Motocross Park up in Conroe, Texas, and watch the Saturday Night Lights. They have lights on their night track and they run amateur races out there pretty regularly, so let's go check it out. Oh man, I love this bike. I'm so glad I have it back in my life. It's just such a fun bike to ride. It's comfortable, but it's fast. And it looks so good. Oh man, that's a lot of traffic. I'm like 3 miles from the light. Why are we stopped here? This could be a good time, since we're kind of stuck in traffic, to talk about my upcoming plans. Hey, that's badass. I like that. Dude had a skeleton on the front of his Jeep Wrangler. That was cool. So I am working on some stuff right now that will hopefully benefit the channel in a lot of ways, but more news to come on that. I'm not sure what will transpire. I've got some conversations happening in the coming week or so about that, but I'm excited. I'm excited for where this can go. I want this channel to grow. I want to be able to help as many people as possible figure out what kind of bikes I like and just generally have fun on two wheels. In addition to, obviously, where to ride. That's one of my biggest passions, is getting people out to ride at different facilities and not just stay in one track. So I've got a big trip planned in October where I'm going to a bunch of tracks east coast of the US. I'll be hitting tracks in Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. I'm putting this moto van to use. So if you're a fan of the Texas tracks that I do, I've got more Texas tracks coming too. I have a few more on my list to hit this year. Then I've got some tracks in Louisiana. I've got a busy next few months of different tracks to go to and a lot of miles to put on the van. So stay tuned. If you like motocross, you might not be watching this video. You might be watching this video because you like Z1000s or motovloggers in general. But if you're looking to get into motocross, I put together a whole list of different tracks to go to with what to expect at those facilities. Feel free to like and share and subscribe if you like that kind of stuff. I'm testing out this second camera thing for the first time. I put a question out there on the community tab, which I like to do and just communicate with the viewers on a regular basis, but I asked, should I get a 360 camera? And this is kind of like my pilot test to see if I like having two cameras on while riding. I know the 360s give some great perspectives on point of view and also back at the rider type stuff, but I wanted to see what this looks like and how I feel about editing two clips at the same time. I am not the best editor. I'm learning as I go. So putting together two separate video clips, hopefully with the same audio, figure that out as we go too. I wish I could just go through the field right there. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't. I have the Supermoto and the Versus, and I still wouldn't do stuff like that. I don't know why. I guess I'm too square. I don't like breaking laws. That's trespassing. It's not the right thing to do. I'm lame. I know. Get over it. As you guys probably know, I'm a fan of Kawasaki's. I got an email the other day that said that there's a whole lineup of Kawasaki's being released on October 1st of this year, so I am super excited to see what's coming. I know there have been some things leaked, like for example the Versus 1100 is coming. I did some reading up on that. It doesn't look like it's a brand new bike, it looks like it's a revamp. They're taking the Versus 1000, they made it a different engine, but in order to make it an easier process, they've just got the engine moving up and some small minor adjustments within the bike itself. It's still going to be very much just a touring bike that wants to go off-road, but it's like a super sport touring bike. I absolutely love the Versus 1000, so I can imagine giving it a little extra boost, and yeah, I'm still probably going to like it a lot. But that's supposed to be officially released October 1st. I don't know when pre-orders are going to happen, but I'd love to get my hands on one to do a test ride of. Happy hour, noon to 7. It's a 7-hour happy hour. That's like a happy day. I think there's a tractor up there, and we're stuck behind a tractor. I see flashing lights, but I can't tell what it is. I think it is a tractor, and it looks like it's got one of those butterfly decks on the back. Oh my goodness, look at all those apartments and townhouses they're building. That used to be just woods. I don't come up this way very often. Dang. Yep, we've got a tractor with a pull behind mowing deck. Lovely. Figured I was going to take the back roads, avoid some of the traffic, but it's not working. The back roads brought me back country. Oh well. Get to enjoy the ride a little more. So where we're heading is called the Food Zone in New Caney. If you're local, when I say local, anywhere in the Houston area, I host a Wing Wednesday bike night at the Food Zone in New Caney off 59 and 242. They have a series of different food trucks on site. Usually they've got a DJ or music out there. It's just a good time. Come on out, say hi. Alright, from this stoplight, let's have some fun. That's enough fun. Oh man, so much power. So much power. My camera. I gotta tighten that. Oh, there's a lot of cars here today. There's a lot of cars here today. Should I park back here? Whoa. That's where I usually park, the bike nights, but ask me to do a wheelie. Not in front of a car show, there's too many cops.
Are you registered for the car show?
How much is it?
25.
I'll do it.
Awesome.
Hey, follow me.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. It's for charity. Let's do it. Ooh.
And then once you get parked and chilled out, go all the way back to that tent and
Okay.
register.
Okay, you guys take credit card too, right?
No, but cash out.
I can do that then.
Okay.
That's fine. So I got these trophies out here. Who knows what I'm gonna get, if anything. Oh, the motorcycle's purple. Oh, why can't the motorcycle be orange? That's a cool color. The purple.
That's fire. I like that.
The rat
I'm
rod?
not a big Mustang fan, but I love the color of the I love the rat. It has NOS in the back too.
I would much rather this than.
Oh
Mustang.
no, for sure.
Except I would build one as a rat rod.
So,
I like the dirty look.
I will send you a picture and a video of my tattoo artist.
Okay.
He has one. It's a rat rod. I love I just like the color work on this thing.
Ooh, the zoom zoom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The colors make it go fast.
I think that's the coolest truck right there. You guys got the best truck.
Best one here.
Most expensive one.
Yeah. They stuck me back in the middle. Oh, it's leaning over real far.
Oh shit.
It's sinking.
Did it fall?
No, it's sinking in the ground. Well, I didn't win. I didn't win anything. But I had a good time in support of the charity. Oh man, it was a good turnout though. But you know what? That heat wore me out. I don't know that I want to go all the way out to the motocross track, so I think I might just call it a night after this. I think I might just head home, because I'm lame. So if you ever get a chance to be in a bike show or a car show, take that opportunity, especially if it's for charity, man. The charity for today was mothers of children with autism in the Houston area. So I was totally down to support that. I wanted to make sure it worked. But now, I just got a text message that said my kids are outside playing soccer. I want to go play with them. So I met this kid while we were there. He actually lives like across the street from me. Bought his first motorcycle, but his dad has car knowledge, but no motorcycle knowledge. So they had all kinds of questions about things. And I was like, you know what, man? Just bring the bike over sometime in the next couple weeks. Let's take a look at it and figure out what's going on. He was like, no way, that's so cool. I'm like, yeah. I love helping new riders get up and going, so I'm all for it. Oh, look at that sky. Nice sunset coming. Let's see if I can tighten this while I'm riding. Probably not. I had it pretty tight. Aw, I think that camera just died. Repairing your phone. Ah, see? That is why I got a new camera right there. I lost too much footage of my GoPro 10, so I stepped up to the 12, and I haven't had any issues yet, but man, it's things like that makes me want to switch over to Insta360 or the DJI. I know a lot of the other content creators have made that switch over. But corrupted files are a real problem, man. Like right now, I can't do anything about it unless I pull off and change my SD card, or I don't have any idea what caused it, so I can't fix it while I'm riding. And that kind of sucks. Oh man, you're such an axle. Stupid dad jokes. Man, I gotta get back to the racetrack. I need some curves in my life. All this straight road highway riding is getting pretty boring. I hope I don't get copywritten for that. That song is stuck in my head now after the DJ was playing it at the car show. Did you know that on YouTube, if you have background music, like you're out in a public place and there's music playing, you cannot have that in your video or you run the risk of being a copyright strike? I had that happen in one of my videos a couple years ago. I was out at a demo event and the dealership that was hosting the demo had the speakers playing some music. And a song came on that apparently the YouTube AI picked up on pretty quick. It was like, hey, this is a song we know. This is a song you can't use. We are not going to allow you to monetize this video. It's like, but I didn't put the music in. I was in a public place. They said it doesn't matter. If the song is audible, that means you owe them the the royalties for having it played in your video. Like, that's very interesting. I need to work more on noise canceling microphone at that point then. Motosai. Adventure bike. Oh, that was a Pan America. A Harley. Don't see too many of those. Wonder how many people see me and they're like, ooh, that's a Z1000. Don't see too many of those. It is not a common bike. I have yet to see a first generation Z1000 around these parts. I see a lot of the Z900s. That's becoming more and more popular, and I love that because it's such a cool bike. I was looking at one before I ended up getting this because, I mean, honestly, it is a better bike in many regards, but I think this has such a cool raw power to it, and the styling is just awesome. I love the way this bike looks. And it was also, you know, more than half the price. I want to do wheelies. I want to do wheelies. So in one of my other videos, I talked about a car that got crushed right here from a tree that fell. Look how big this dang tree is. And that thing is massive. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Check my brakes. So I had an issue with the brakes recently where it was pulsing. Like you pull on the brake lever and you could feel it like jittering. And I thought that the rotors were bent, but what I realized was that the floating pivots, because it's a floating brake disc, I cleaned them. I thought maybe they were stuck. So let's try it. Oh my gosh, it worked. They're not pulsing anymore. On a brake rotor, you've got these pins right here. These pins cause it to float around a little bit. So it rotates and it sets itself on the brake caliper as you're riding. If these get dirty or stuck, it kind of judders because it's not able to sit right on the caliper. So I just took some brake cleaner and then tapped it with a hammer and broke it loose, and now it rides great. I love it. Ah, I didn't take my my entrance sticker off. Oops. Thanks a lot for coming along on this ride. It was a fun day, fun car show, good times with friends, good cars, good cause. But I'm gonna go play. So until later, have fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next ride.